Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It feels really weird because I've not done a TBR in like 2 months at this point, because July and August I decided that I was going to just pick whatever I was in the mood for and not pick a TBR and have to stick to a TBR, because I feel like I was in such a weird mood with books from April time, and half of it was because I had TBRs and I just wasn't in the mood to read the books on my TBR at that point in time. So I thought, if I just take that out of the options, then I can just pick whatever book I wanted, and I feel like it definitely worked so much better. But now I'm excited to do a TBR again. My bookmarks, they're all in here. Little bookmarks. These are all magnetic ones, are going to pick my TBR. So how I've done this is, I have 16 in here, and I basically I put a number in them, so 1 to 8, and then I put the same but in letters. So I'm going to pick one, whatever it is, if it's a number or letter. On my phone, on my notes, I have 2 different things. So the numbers will give me a certain book in particular. So number 6 is Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban. But then the letters will give me a prompt, and I have to find a book with that prompt. So letter C, for example, is flowers on the cover. I did write flowers on flowers. Anyway, that's not exactly what I meant, but I didn't mean flowers on covers. So I will be picking 5 books. However, I'm not going to be strict on as if I need to actually read all these 5 books. If I'm not in the mood to read a few of them and I want to read something else, that is absolutely fine, and I will be doing that. This year I just want to read and be in the mood to read and not be strict with myself. So we're going to go and pick our first book, which is this one. So it's a little moon, and then let's see what number or letter it is. Can you see that? I don't know if that's focusing or not. That is number 2. I don't know if that's really focusing or not, but number 2. So number 2 is, oh, that's a good book. It is Unravel Me, part of the Shatter Me series. This is the second big book in the series, but it is the 3rd book if you're including the novella as well. I have read the first of the novella and book, so this is my 3rd book for this series, and I can't wait. I actually really enjoyed the first 2 books, and I can't wait to get into the series a bit more. I don't know why I took such a massive break, because I've read both of these at the start of the year, both of them I read in January. So I've been a big break since it's nearly September now. 9 months later I decided to read the 3rd book. Anyway, this is my first book for the video. Can't wait to read. Let's pick our second one. Let's try and get one of the mushrooms, because I've got a moon. It'll be fun to separate it up. Oh my god, I literally got one. I didn't even notice. Let's see what it was. Let me open that up. I don't know if I'm going to try and come out of camera to see if that will help me it not focus. I don't think that's focusing. But it is letter A, so we have a prompt. So oh, okay, so letter A corresponds with, the book has to match my outfit. So my outfit is a bit basic today. I'll show you the bottom half because it's easy. Firstly, I just have some shorts on, some jogging bottom shorts on, which I wear pretty much all the time, and then my top is very tie-dye. So I feel like it needs to be pastel-y colours potentially. Do I have many books that are pastels? Not down at the bottom. Majority of my bottom books are a lot darker, or just darker colours in general. This one is a bit pastel-y green, which I don't know if it matches or not. Does it match? I'm not sure. That is potentially one option. Shall we see on the top shelf what we've got hidden behind these? That's all my Harry Potter. They're not really pastels. I don't think Harry Potter's that pastel-y. I feel like the only book on the top shelf that would be pastel-y is this. And actually, I feel like that might actually... Do you reckon this will with this? Because it's got a bit of blue, it's got a bit of green, it's got pink. I feel like this one might be the best bet. It's got majority of the colours, whereas this one's just got the green, bluey, sorry. So I might pick this one as my actual next book. I feel like this actually does match my outfit pretty well. So we've got Emily's Wild's Encyclopedia of Fairies. So I actually kind of can't wait to read. I picked that out for my birthday earlier in this year. It's one of my books. Anyway, I feel like that's actually kind of fun, picking what based on your outfit. Anyway, let's give it a little mix. And then our third book is another mushroom. Oh my god, I've just realised actually I'm going to put the bookmarks onto the books that I've picked from. So the first one I picked from, this one, which is Emily Wilde's one, is a mushroom, and it's got mushrooms in the cover. I feel like that is even perfect, like it even matches with the bookmark. This one doesn't really match that well, but it's just a moon and that, but I'm going to put that on to the first page. Let me squish that on. Anyway, so the third book is another mushroom, which we're going to show you. I'm going to put out camera while I do this. Can you guys see that? I feel like that's not in focus. It's upside down too. That is a letter G. What is the letter G on here? A random letter. Okay, so for that is, I'm going to basically ask Siri to give me a random letter, and I'm going to get that letter, and I'm going to try and find a book with that letter as the first word in the book. If not, if I haven't got one with that, I will just use the author's name instead. Okay, so we generated it, and it is said X, so we're not said. The letter is X. I don't know if I've got any books with that letter, honestly. Okay, I might have to regenerate that number, that letter, because I don't actually have any books with that. I don't think I've even got any authors with that letter either. The only thing that I think I've got closest to with that letter in is this one, which is in the author's name, but it's like the third letter in, and I really want it to be like more like the first letter, not the third. So let's screen record again. I went to go close my eyes and instead of screen recording. So let's generate again. Oh, J. That might be a bit of an easier one actually. Let me find it one book. I've already read all them, I've just remembered. I've just seen it and I've just remembered that I've got the perfect book. I'm gonna have to move Ginger for a second. But the perfect book, I don't actually have the case of it. I took it off for some reason, I don't know why. But it is Holly Jackson, Not Quite Dead Yet. Holly Jackson. Yeah, I think this might be the perfect one to read for it, and I actually really want to read it. So maybe that is my option for today. Where have I put the bookmark? I don't know, I found it. Yeah, I didn't have any actual books with that letter, but Jackson, that's got a J in it. Let's pick out a fourth book. Should we try and aim for a moon this time, because we've had two little mushrooms and one moon. Let me go in. I literally just, I'm a psychic, guys. I'm a psychic. I just got a moon. I think that's a full moon. Yeah. Let's open this one up and see what's inside. Can you guys focus that? Is that an 8? Oh, that is an 8. That's a number. So that one we get to pick. We'll be able to see what the number of the book is. That is actually Lights Out by Nefessa Allen, I think that's how you say her name. I've actually wanted this for a while and I really love the cover. It's just really pretty, so can't wait to read that. Let's put the last bookmark on, and then we've got one book to pick, and that is it for this video. We're picking books. I kind of like this and I feel like I really want to pick more books, but am I realistically going to be reading that many books? Probably not. Anyway, let's pick our fifth book. It's another mushroom, guys. I've picked a third mushroom, which I think is kind of good. I like the mushrooms. Right, can you see that? That is an F, which means I get to do another prompt. So F is a romance book. Ooh, fun. What romance should we pick, guys? So should I give you the options of what we could pick? So option 1 is Heartless again. I do want to read this book. It is the second in the Chestnut Spring series. I wasn't like a massive fan of the first book, however I think this one's way better. So I kind of want to like read it to see if I actually really like this one or not. Because it depending on what this book's like, I might be reading it again, I might not. Like I might read the rest of the series or I might not. So that is a depending book, but I'm not sure. The next book is The Flat Share by Beth O'Leary. I have read 2 other books before and I've really enjoyed them both, so it'll be nice to get into another book of hers because I know I'll probably enjoy it. Next book is a book part of a series, which is Next to You. I read Next of King already and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoy her writing. I've only recently started reading her books. I think it was this year that I started reading her books. Really enjoy them, so I can't wait to read this one day. And then the next 2, I kind of like, one of them's a bit like scary. Not scary. Wait, I'll go to that one last. The next one is an Anatomy, a love story. I really like this one. I really like the cover. I like how it's like a girl in a dress and it's like in the shape of a heart, and I just really wanted to read this one and I have done for a while, so yeah. But the one that's kind of like partially scary, it isn't necessarily scary, it's the fact the book series is massive. I have read a few of them already and I do want to carry on, but I kind of like to a point want to leave it a bit because I don't want to finish the whole series because I know I'm going to end up reading it again, you know. But it is Taming 7. The book itself isn't scary, but there's stuff in there that's a bit sad, and I want to be in a sad mood. In September, probably not, but I don't know which book to pick. Which book should I pick, guys? I feel like you should just comment. I'll pick whichever book you guys comment because I can't decide. I feel like I'm probably more leaning towards, like, I don't think I'm leaning towards Taming 7. As much as I want to read it, I feel like I've read all the others in such short like time frame that I kind of want to leave it a little bit. But I'm kind of like aiming towards this one and then potentially Heartless because I want to try and finish this book to see if I like the series or not. But I'm kind of excited for this book, so I think I might pick this one because I am actually really excited and I really want to read this book. So I think I might pick this as my 5th book. I might just pick one more book. However, this book is not going to be like in case I want to read, but like I don't have to. And I'm not going to be like, you need to read this month or else, you know, like it's just going to be like in case you want to read as a 6th option. So we are going to pick this one more book because I'm kind of like really wanting to pick another book. So let's get into the last book. Shall we try and get a moon again? I'm actually, what the hell? I've got another moon, guys. I literally like said that like 3 or 4 times now. I'll be like, I want to get this thing and I get that thing. That is so weird. Anyway, let's open the last one. Can you guys see? I feel like I'm just in the way, so it's just like kind of picking up my face. Ooh, number 6, which means I don't have to pick this one. I just have to read what it says. So number 6 is, I'm just gonna get it out, guys. I'm just gonna get it out. I might have to like move multiple books to get it out, but oh wait, I thought it was it is Prisoner of Azkaban. So this was like an easy like read. I normally read these when I go to sleep, like just before going to bed, so I probably will just do the same again with this one. I can't lie, I did get so many books out because I thought my books were stacked up, not across, because they've been like stacked for so long at this point that I just thought they still were. I did not need to get like 6 books out just to get the one book out, but oh well. Anyway guys, so these are the 6 books that are on my TBR for this month, and I feel like they're actually quite a good stack and I can't wait to read them and get into them. But anyway guys, if you enjoyed my video, give it a thumbs up, comment below and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week for a brand new video. Bye guys.